This iconic piece of US military hardware circles above the Taliban heartland, Kandahar. The Black Hawk helicopter among a suite of newly seized equipment. Below, a convoy of American-made armoured vehicles manned by Taliban fighters clutching American guns. The militant group flaunting its takeover and forecasting an announcement soon on who will be in the new Islamic cabinet. There is likely to be a Prime Minister post, but they're making one thing clear. Mullah Haibatullah, the leader of the Taliban, will be calling the shots.
There is no doubt about the presence of the commander of the faithful in the government. He will be the leader of the government.
The US, meanwhile, is reckoning with the turbulent end to its longest war. The country's top military general expressing pain and anger.
This is tough stuff. War is hard. It's vicious, it's brutal, it's unforgiving. And yes, we all have pain and anger. And when we see what has unfolded over the last 20 years and over the last 20 days, that creates pain and anger.
A striking contrast to President Joe Biden's comments yesterday when he described the withdrawal as an extraordinary success. These new pictures showing some of the last troops to be withdrawn. The administration carried out one of the largest airlifts in history, evacuating more than 120,000. But in the process, at least 170 people, including 13 US troops, were killed in a suicide bombing, while thousands of US allied Afghans were left behind. Now the blame game begins in Washington and across the Atlantic. The UK Foreign Secretary admitting his government did not predict the speed of the Taliban takeover.
The central proposition was that it was unlikely Kabul would fall this year.
In Kabul, the Taliban triumphantly raises its flag. But now it must turn its military success into governing, and there are huge hurdles ahead. The economy is on the brink of collapse, the UN warning of catastrophic famine. Qatar, though, points to the turmoil as an opportunity for the West.
Taliban needs the international community. They realise this, they say this, and that's why we need to capitalise on this.
But there's also a warning. Isolate Afghanistan and there'll be more instability.